from the time you get up from bed and you know to the point where you are already exercising, right? I think it's a crucial, very significant part of the routine is really getting yourself in the area or to where you or to what you are going to do, whatever physical activity is. All right. So welcome back to my channel, guys. This is Carmina, and today we are going to have um uh a typical a dilemma. I think discipline, staying disciplined is a dilemma, right? It is kind of, and I'm not saying, guys, that I am a professional or some kind of a guru or some kind of an expert here, but somehow somebody who is really passionate about this. I'm just wanting to share the energy, all right? So I wanted to somehow encourage you to include exercising in your routine, all right? Even so, if you are just not at all have started anything or have not moved for quite a while, this is a good uh, live stream or podcast for you. Yes, slash exercise slash a podcast already. We are going to have somehow today, we'll be discussing about how to get disciplined or somehow practicing the discipline habit in exercising specifically. And maybe from this, guys, that we are able to, at least establish a certain habit, then why not? Maybe it can, of course, it can influence our the other areas of our uh, lives, right? So again, so from sleeping, all right. So later on, guys, I will also be adding lose weight affirmation. So I am going to do that because I think it's one of the biggest. It's one of the common problem in exercising also. It's not just because mostly it's not for ano eh. It's not for vanity also. It's number one health and losing weight talaga, isn't it, guys? So ayun, guys, welcome back to my channel. All right. So today we are also going to do what type of exercise? Aerobics. Okay, so we are doing aerobics, and it's just going to be for beginners. Somehow, how I get on from staying in bed to exercising. All right. So given, guys, I am not still in my outfit, so I am in my prop. So I have here. Given this is my bed. All right. So I wake up. All right. So guys, I need to I need to turn off the lights. So it will be ano. Guys, it's ano talaga, it's bright already. Okay, so given, guys, it's kind of in the morning, right, getting up from bed. Okay, so I was listening last night, guys, from a podcast by a monk and sharing about waking up. So I'll maybe that could help also on this one, all right? So we want to improve that, right? That's why I'm doing this also. But I have, guys, please check out my live stream on today. I will exercise. That's the title of the thumbnail, and a lot more live streams and already with podcast. All right, even so in my vlogs. All right, so guys, okay. Do you set your alarm the night before? Okay, mind you, guys, setting your alarm the night before is very important. All right, so for example, well, usually, guys, before I go to bed, before years back, guys, I don't I don't prepare my workout clothes, but I have come to realize from the time I had been already focused much. Well, I do have it in my closet, but I don't like totally have it all the time. But I realized that why not make life easier that I have it near where I can, where when I get up, I will see it. There's no excuse, I will have to, like that. So I wanted to share that to you. So the night before, guys, preparing your workout clothes, be it in whatever attire you have whatever you can grab. You can I even started yoga, guys, just wearing, I mean, wearing any clothing. So it does make sense, guys, that all you need is your interest, your goal, your desire to start on something, right? So um that's the most important thing. Your goal to lose weight or your goal for exercise, all right? Who is it? Yun, guys. So, that is the one thing that is very important. And so, workout clothes, your alarm. So, also, mind you guys, we might be forgetting that before we're able to do the morning routine or afternoon, be it whatever your morning is, be it in the morning, in the afternoon, or evening, because because of other factors, you have work, or we have different schedules, right? So that's fine. And if you're comfortable doing your exercise before lunch, after lunch, that's fine. That's fine. And if you are wanting to start it in the morning, do it Saturday. You don't have to immediately force yourself to, from you're used to waking up 11 o'clock, and then you decide to start 4 o'clock, then that's going to be tough. So you can maybe, start slowly, like, waking up 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and then practicing 8 o'clock, 7, until you get to which time you want to wake up. All right. So just practice that. All right. So guys, if I will be muting from time to time, it's because people are coming in and out of the room. So I hope you don't mind. All right. But anyway, I'll make a sign like that. All right. So again, from the time, so I already have, of course, guys, alarm clock, workout clothes, and your decision to at least, that you are going to work out or exercise the next day. Don't know what your schedule is, which is okay. And then you just have to adjust at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. 7 to 8 hours of sleep is very important. 6, 7, 8 hours. Sometimes I sleep 6 hours. I know that's not so good. But yes, at least. So if you wake up at 10 o'clock, so isn't it? So 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right. All right. Welcome back to my channel, guys. So okay, so I was giving you an example of a 10 o'clock waking up time, because I didn't want this to be like, I'm the best, I'm disciplined from tomorrow, like that. It's not. You do it slowly, no? So from 10 o'clock, so 10ish, you wake up. So less 8 hours. So I mean, yeah. So 10, so 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So at least, guys, get some sleep, because I'm pretty sure that is why also you are also waking up that time, because you sleep late or somehow, and unless it's your job or something, your schedule, or that's fine for as long as you have 7 to 8 hours sleep. Because otherwise, if you decide to exercise, like, walking is fine, but again, any physical activity that you're going to do, it will require your energy, your full attention, your full focus on. All right. So kindly, shout out, hello. So again, guys, that's very important, right? So alarm clock, workout clothes, and your, how do you call this, guys? Uh, your decision, what time you're going to wake up, and at the same time, cleaning yourself up. I think that's very important also, right? So again, so shout out, thank you so much, guys, for your time. All right, so from the time, right, guys, don't be always worried about, I don't have anything to wear. Those are the typical excuses that we have, eh. That's why we're not able to do things, eh, because that's why we're not able to do exercise. On its ano lang on its own guys exercise. It's because sometimes we are driven on the workout clothes. I need to shop first. I need to order from online and to have this. You can do that in advance or preparing for something. But literally, it's just really you need somehow a comfortable, decent wear. That's it. All you need. Okay. Even so, and all the more if you are just exercising in your room, then that's fine. We can even wear your undies. I mean, however you may call it, but for as long as you're comfortable, you're safe, and head on, maybe just a like somehow maybe in advance, like one day I'd be able to set for a workout clothing, my gear, then you can do that. All right, so going on to the sleeping part. All right, my pillow is my yoga block, so all right, so shout out everybody. Right, so sleeping. Okay, sometimes the reason why also 8 hours sleep, right? And then we lie down, and then suddenly you get your phone, and this one is a tool to at least do whatever we want, right? But this one somehow I am also I admit guys that this one is kind of the barrier to sleep well, right? Sometimes because the thing you're checking on something, you're replying, you're blah blah blah, and then suddenly you hit a good video, or hit a good whatever content or movie. Then we know that we are going to spend how many, from how many, 30 minutes, 2 hours if it's a movie, if it's a series, and then you are going to be watching season 1, and then that has how many episodes, and then you ended up not sleeping at all, and then the cancellation of the exercise is given already, is on its way, it's not gonna push through. All right, so again, mind you also, for me, just a tip guys, for me this one works for me when it's already a Monday. I'm not saying it has to be like my schedule guys but Monday to Friday, though I do yoga Monday to Saturday already, but I worked on that, I built on that. So from 3 times a week MWF, or 3 times a week like consecutively, and then I built up 4 times a week, 5 times a week, unless you are sick really guys, unless you're ill, unless you're not feeling well, don't. Okay, you don't have to, just rest. It's gonna make it worse. But somehow for me, as I've read, that athletes still do their routine even so when it's not below the neck. So when I just feel a little bit dizzy, but I'm really good here down, so I push on. I wanted to do that. I gauge myself. I still brush my teeth. I wake up. I clean myself. Warm water, shower. Then I would gauge, okay, I'm really sick. That's when I'm not gonna push through. Right? But if I will, but that's my commitment. That's just my passion for discipline, guys. I'm not so proud of it, but I'm just sharing. All right? So that's just my passion. That on a Sunday, my mind is set already. Tomorrow, Monday, is a start of something. It's a toiling week, so I'm gonna have to be ready because exercise have lots of benefits. I have lots of live streams featuring about exercising, but we all know that guys, it's fundamental, it's basic. We know that exercise is good. It's the most economical, natural way to lose weight or gain good energy, positivity, for good health, anything guys. All right, so we all know that. But again, the barriers, this our disturbances, temptations that we will discuss in a bit about discipline, guys. So I will do that, guys, in a bit later after the exercise. So what are the problems that causing us not to stay disciplined. I think that's very important. We have to know, so we will be aware, because it might be I'm so having a hard time just doing this thing, exercising specifically, guys, on this channel, discipline in doing chores, physical activity, exercising. This is the channel, guys. I'm just so having a hard time on doing this. What is wrong, right? We want to know so we can find a solution, right? All right. So again, sleeping, going back to bed, or suddenly food is coming. Food is coming. A member of the family is bringing you food, knocking on the door, and it's almost bedtime. All right. So those things, guys. Like last night, mom visited, I mean, she came and then she grateful for the food she brought me, guys. It was a spring roll from the restaurant, and grateful for that, of course. I'm just sharing the scenario, but it's only 7 o'clock. Then that's fine. That's fine for me. But if it comes on a 9 o'clock or 10ish, unless it's a weekend, charot charot, guys, you can say this is charot charot, pero really, I would rather just, if I already had waken up my craving for senses for eating because of the smell of the food given or temptation, then maybe I'd rather swap or have just a soda cracker on the side, or drink water or drink juice, and then put the food in the fridge, eat it tomorrow, like that, because you're gonna be awakened, especially eating candies, sweets in the evening will wake you up. Having good sumptuous meals and drinks late night is gonna, we all know, guys, we all know that, guys. Salt, sugar, this will wake you up unless it's a weekend. All right, so if you like lang, that's why they serve, the moms, our parents gets us warm milk to get us sleepy, right, during when we were small. That's why babies are given milk to keep them, rested, right? So I think that makes sense, right? So we need is just what, we just ate a good amount of dinner right before, I mean, hours before sleeping, and already you are bound, conditioned to sleep at night. All right? So okay, so we have discussed so many factors in sleeping, but really, maybe having a good comfortable abode somehow, or if you are, I sometimes like sleeping on the ground, because my back is flat, just like how the Japanese sleep, but somehow, uh, those are other factors, right? So what else? Then just sleep like that, right? Like that. Sarap matulog, guys. Okay. And then the weather contributes also. You feel like so cozy under your comforter, comforter, your blankie, your pillows around, and the aircon is there or whatever. Then these are temptations, all right? So the alarm sets, the alarm rings. Toot, 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 toot. For me, guys, it's a work in progress that I practice already, turning off the alarm immediately once I hear it. All right, I turn it off. And then I guess I'm gonna have to improve this because of so much passion about getting up in the morning. I guess I'm gonna have to improve this, guys. I've been reading really that waking up is very crucial in our daily living, but slowly, waking up subtly, slowly. You don't immediately, all right? I just want to improve that because I keep sharing that immediately I turn off the alarm, I get up. It's a matrix for me already, like open my eyes, throw a prayer, sit, like that. Okay? So, for now, guys, maybe trying to practice by the monk. I hope I got his name, Monk Nick. Yeah, I listened to him. All right, so open your eyes. Maybe do whatever your ritual is. If you throw a prayer or some kind of your mantra for today, like that. Or if you don't have, maybe create a mantra or something that you are wanting to, do in the for the day. Today, or checking out your partner or your children or whoever is with you. Just having, a little bit of gratitude, a moment to reflect, like that. Open your eyes like that. Maybe yawning like that slowly. And maybe at least a little bit moving like that on the side if you like. Just conditioning yourself already to get up. Versus, okay, I will discuss guys. Versus. Toot, 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 toot. Okay, alarm, snooze. Toot, 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 toot. Snooze again. 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. Okay, guys, you're on your way to cancellation of everything. You're on your way to delaying already. Okay, 5 minutes, it starts it's a habit of already. Okay, you are already, it's okay, 5 minutes, that's fine. Okay, if you're snoozing every 10 minutes, then maybe changing it to 5 or 8 minutes, 7 minutes. Practice that you are already, oh, okay, I only have a minute to snooze. You just have a minute, 60 seconds to sleep more. Then practice that if you like, okay? But then always remember, from the time you decided to snooze, that's fine. The second time, you are intentionally doing it. The third time, you are bound to canceling. I am delaying my goal. I am not doing this. I am doing this every time I will hear the alarm clock. That's the habit already. So if you, I think guys, it's as simple as that. We don't even need a professional to analyze that. Isn't it? You press on that, you decided already, I'm not gonna lose weight today. I'm not gonna exercise. I'm not gonna push on with my routine. I'm not gonna accomplish everything today. I will, that with the time you snoozed, or even so you're not using your alarm clock, the time that you decided, from the time that you thought you have your body clock already, but you know you woke up already and people are calling you from, from home, breakfast time, it's morning, let's all eat. And then you decide, later, I'll come tomorrow, I'll come later. Okay, yes, I'll get up. And then you move, and then you turn on the remote. Okay, remote control, let's talk about that. Remote control, turn on. Okay, what's the news, what's happening? Okay, watching the news. I know it's given already. They say don't watch the news if you want to be having fresh energy in the morning. I don't know. But me, I stopped already. Especially for me, guys. I think that works for me. It doesn't matter, whatever, a radio, not unless really it's a set audio resource for you that you want to listen to. Today is going to be a great day, like that, or listen to my podcast if you like, somebody who is a fanatic, a fan of exercising and discipline, guys, if you want, so please listen to my podcast. But anyhow, just like that. So again, turning on, you saw again the news, whatever, some kind of a video or a song, you're just gonna finish this one, and then suddenly you end up watching Netflix. All right, not on your phone, but on the television, all the more. And then you extended the aircon on, and then there you go. You are bound to just stay in your bed, guys. Okay, especially guys, I think it has been a problem also, because I had long been at home, unemployed. Decided I had to, because guys, I had to heal from my depression during that time. But one thing I am proud of, not bragging guys, one thing I somehow, how do you call this? Religiously, perpetually did, guys, is still have a routine even so I was at home. I wanted to be that, because all the more if I don't do that, guys, then I fall on a well of, all the more failing, because I know I have depression and I was in medication, but I knew that, you know, if I am able to manage, if I'm not able to fully manage, my mind condition because of my depression, anxiety, guys, then I know I'm losing totally, right? So, but versus, because I am just passionate, I just lost my passion, maybe partially because of the depression, but I knew that if I'm able to bounce back in life, I know that I still have something to pick on. I still have a strength to pick on. So my sister always tells me, you just have to start from somewhere. All right. So I just, and that just hit me like, whatever I'll hold on is my discipline. All right. So that I wanted to share that energy. Even so you are in a kind of a state of depression, I am not fully healed, but I'm already in the workforce somehow, kind of. I'm working already more than 10 years, guys. And if you are in that, don't worry, you'll get over that. I just don't want to say charot charot that today is the day. I can't. It's just our decision. It's just time. It's just the practice, the desire to do, had a habit of today might be today I can be disciplined like that. Okay, could be a gift for you. Everything should be synchronized, guys, isn't it? Like body, mind, soul, isn't it, guys? If this does not, all of this, guys, food, guys, in my Shy Mukbang live streams and vlogs, Shy Mukbang, my discipline in eating contents, live streams, guys, just sharing with you the passion about that food, exercise comes together. Body, mind, and soul, guys. All of this, what we put in our temple, in our body, not a perfect human being here, guys, but somehow I thought of, I don't eat perfect, perfect spread of food, guys. I don't. I am on budget right now. But I just wanted to say that it does make sense that whatever, isn't it? You're it doesn't make sense that we eat this much, we eat this one, and then we want to be disciplined on this area of our life, isn't it? So I want that it's a marriage, yeah, exercise and habits, uh food, it's marriage. It is a commitment. It doesn't work as a single entity. It works together. You get me? So those are the sacrifices, all right? So again, that was it. We talked about that kasi we already discussed those barriers already. The food, we don't know how to say no, factors that's avoiding us, all right? So again, now, this is the discipline, somehow kind of, if you like lang guys, the matrix of this one. Toot, 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 toot. Okay, you're turning it off, opening your eyes. Like that. Just breathe in, breathe out. Open your eyes, do a prayer. Maybe adding a little bit of, I know, charot charot yun, smile. It's hard to smile in the morning, I know. Not everybody's perky in the morning. Then just be neutral like that. Check out whatever you need to check out. Okay, so do your morning routine, but somehow slowly sit. Because I learned that immediately if you get up, then maybe you can have somehow some kind of an attack. All right, so don't immediately, just slowly, and then maybe moving your legs towards the edge of the bed to get up somehow like that. And then just look around, look at your pet, look at nature, look at the window. If you feel like if you are in the depression mode, then that's fine. Just look at the window. What what nature has to offer. The gift of seeing things, guys, of feeling things, you're smelling the food, maybe others are perky in the house and you are not. That's fine. That's fine. I've gone through that. I go through that. So we just so whatever your ritual is, maybe you read something before you and then you start cleaning up. But for me, guys, I just want to share, as I am already, so I know this is not good, I pray the rosary in the morning. All right, it's a habit already. Okay, I'm not forcing you to do that. Okay, might be in a different religion, sorry if I mentioned that, but somehow while I'm doing my subconsciously already, quietly I'm doing the prayer within, and then I'm already folding whatever has to be, like, somehow my pillow there, and then somehow, of course, I go to the bathroom and start. All right, so immediately, guys, somehow, not quickly, but immediately, I don't hang out in bed. Okay, for me, guys, I don't hang out in bed because I wanted to be good in something, and I chose exercise, guys. And then I don't do the sacrifices I have to. But this one is around 4 o'clock in the morning, guys. I have trained myself from 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, but I started from 10, 9, like that. It's possible if you like. Yes, it is. You will feel like, dizzy. It's hard, like something is pulling you to get off from bed. That is the other side of life. Do not be tempted to, I feel lazy. Later, maybe I'll just, and then you get your blanket again, and then you lie down again, and then maybe I'll take a nap 5 minutes. That's fine, maybe. But slowly, just getting, you get me. Some Lee Kuan Yew, guys, quote unquote, guys, something for something and nothing for nothing, right? So, what do we do with that? So, isn't it? Life gives us whatever we give, right? So, again, not a guru, guys, pero ano yung gano'n. It does make sense, guys. It's that simple, right? So, again, yes. So, given I'm here already, and then I have the power, I have the chance to turn on the light. Alright? Turn on the light. Alright? So, later on, guys, that is just ano. And then, I get ready, guys. Of course, I have my workout clothes usually near my bed, near the bathroom, in some kind of surface table where when I pass by through from bed to the bathroom, I will see it that, oh, somehow, okay, I prepared my workout clothes. Sometimes we forget because we're busy. And sometimes factors like not being able to get up in the morning for a lot of reasons, whatever personal feelings that you have, I totally understand, guys. Just having, because when you are all the more conditioned, you want this, you want to lose weight, you want to heal, you do it, right? Even just like how you, maybe if you are double or some kind of with a partner, so just like how you found your partner, you just want this kasi it's gonna work out like that eh. Di ba? Ganun lang yun eh. So, it's either we do or we don't. Ganun lang yun, guys. Simple as that. Alright? So, we don't like to do it or we like to do it. It's just how that simple. Then go back to bed. Go back to your blanket. Go back to watching that series. Go back to eating that chocolate the night before. Sorry guys, that's my niece. She's talking to her friend in the ano. So anyhow, so you get me, guys. So again, it's really, I mean, it's really a choice to be on the road for you to run, on the mat for you to do your exhibition on yoga or whatever pilates, on the studio to do your ballet, on the trampoline to do your jumping, on the skateboard to be good in skateboarding, on the surfboard to do your surfing. It's, isn't it? Because it's head on, you're already bound to, already when you decide to get up, make your bed, wrap it up, that's it. If you're not able to wrap up your bed, of course, it's a regular huge bed, because you're bound to, I am going to get up and start my day. Nobody's gonna stop me from doing what I need to do. Alright, guys, you get me? Not as a perfect guys. Pero yung ganun, guys. Okay? Because you've done already 8 hours of being on the ground or being on bed. That's it. You rested already. That's it. Try to get up. Alright? And if something is pulling you off, pulling you pulling you down from getting up in the morning, please do watch maybe somehow the Move On through exercise live stream podcast. You can check out. All right. And I do have also in my vlogs a lot, guys. So if you are not exercising, you can do home chores at home if you want to incorporate, because sometimes, guys, I always say this: if you're on budget and you don't have the budget to go to the gym, to have this a studio to go to exercise, then we have to also be adjusting that, sometimes, it's as simple as staying at home, walking around the house in the backyard, or in the garden, or some kind of in your room, and just do something that will awaken your body, isn't it, to start an energy, to also contribute maybe by cleaning or by helping in the kitchen or something, because that physical activity will drive us to it is contagious eh. It will drive us to doing something more interesting. Even so you're not, maybe if, for example, my situation before, I wasn't working, but because I'm ready for the day, I am bound to do something worthwhile. That's what this channel is all about, okay? So, fighting mediocrity, fighting procrastination, and dealing with discipline. All right? So, somehow, little disciplines very important, guys. All right? So, today, guys, we are going to do the aerobics. If you are, I think, guys, your first time to exercise, then it is possible, guys. All right? So, we are going to do that. But first, let me just, all right, guys. So, aerobics. We are going to do aerobics, guys. Alright, so this one is an old shirt of my son when he was a baby, when he was a kind of a little boy. Okay, let's do an beginner full body aerobic exercise. So exercise with me. Gusto niyo yan, guys, from waking up to the exercise where you are. I usually have I have tried not wearing rubber shoes. You can, for as long as you're safe. And make sure you're also healthy to start an aerobic exercise. So, again, guys, let's start this one, guys. So, let's do somehow. This one is a 15 to 20 minutes aerobic exercise. And while I'm doing that, guys, somehow it's going to be like almost a podcast that you can listen to, like um, getting disciplined or losing weight affirmations. All right, so I want to do that eh, kasi guys, many people are having a hard time to really just be on your set physically here on the floor to exercise or on the ground to do your walking, running, whatever, dancing, whatever your goal is. Kasi from exercising, guys, you're bound to already a next activity. Might be you're ready for work, you're ready for life. Isn't it, guys? That's ano eh, that's the reason why eh. Okay? So let's do this. So somehow, full body. Right? So all you need is the ground and yourself. Is right. Tabingi, guys. Okay. So I'm doing this one. You can always do, guys, a low intensity or modified version. But if you want to lift all the more, lift like that. Right? I can find my rubber band. That's why. Right? Alright. So this one, guys. So I know it's not much of, you know, not this content is not much of the flares of the exercise, but really getting ourselves on the mat, on the floor, on the mat, set on for physical activity. Maybe somebody's knocking. Guys, can I just, excuse me, guys. Real life scenario. Okay, back on the, so if you like, guys. Later on, guys, we will, somehow, I will share to you somehow to practice, how to practice discipline. So, in exercising, guys, I want to stress on that, but maybe some of them can be applied in real life. I'm not saying that my life needs a fix, my entire life needs a fix. So, nobody's perfect, guys. So, we know that. All right. Inhale, exhale. Inhale as I lift. Exhale here. Inhale, exhale here. Out. Inhale, exhale here. Inhale, exhale here. Inhale, exhale here. Inhale, exhale here. Okay, I always share that for you to be able to sustain any physical movement. Because otherwise, if it's not properly done, the breathing with the exercise, you're gonna give up exercising because you're gonna get tired. It's not sustaining. It's not balanced. It's not. You get me, guys? That's why there's a what they call the flow. You're in flow because it's not like you're exercising, but rather you feel like everything is making sense. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale here. All right. So this is somehow a combined while you're listening from this podcast or somehow live stream. If you're able to watch it, then it's good. Or exercise with me, that's fine, all the more. But somehow, a little bit of storytelling on how, exhale, inhale, exhale here, inhale, exhale here. So, suck in your navel, inhale, exhale here. Of course, when you incorporate a background sound, music while doing this, you can also do so. Play on the side if you like. I'll be copyrighted, guys. I'm finding a way to do it. All right. Okay, so guys, also please pass on this podcast slash exercise live stream to somebody who needs it or could be helpful. So starting on, guys, with some affirmations for self-discipline to lose weight. Okay, squatting. Later, guys. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale. Because before, guys, I exercise now, no sense at all. Just doing this, just like that. I get it. I just wasted my tuition fee in the, in the gym because of the aerobics sessions. Because I didn't know the purpose of everything. But if you know that everything should make sense, whatever we're doing, then you feel all that we are doing makes sense. It's for your health. It's for your condition. It's, to boost your energy. You get me, guys? So maybe we can just finish this first. Exercising is very important, guys. So even so, Carmina, I can't do that, then just be here. Just be here. Just pretend. And one day, you are tilting already your leg and then somehow doing a glide already. Because you are interested. You want to do it. You decided. Alright? And I also had this vlog where I featured obesity and so heavy weight by carrying a backpack with a lot of heavy stuff in it to carry, a bulk of pounds and exercise while doing it. So we will understand how it is heavy to exercise in real life scenario of having heavy load. You get me? Being in that stage of life. All right, so squat. Not body beautiful, guys, pero ano lang, just, isn't it, like, Okay. Inhale, exhale here. 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 Okay. Resting time. Resting time. Okay. So just be here. If it feels too hard, then that's fine. And slowly, you just build up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So I started, guys, with almost 200 pounds plus. And yes, it's possible, guys. Just trying to do it every day, almost every day, made me lose weight. You don't have to start immediately every day. You can start once a week, twice, thrice, 60 seconds of exercise a day. That could make a difference. That's funny. A minute of starting exercise. Just trying it, guys. Why not, right? So please tune in more for later's uh, affirmation on staying disciplined and losing weight. Like, how can you be conditioned to practice the habit? Because listening to podcasts, reading, learning new things every day, guys, we are heading on to growth and our decision to maybe play with it, start with it, try it, or begin something worthwhile at home. I always go back to that. Just try, just start, begin something worthwhile at home. If it fails again, bounce back. Just let go. Forgive yourself. Try again, start again, begin again. That's because I failed many times in life. And that's just the matrix of it, guys. Just bounce back, get up again, forgive yourself because you are not perfect. Nobody is, guys. Give yourself another chance. Give yourself another chance to be happy. Do this for yourself because when you are healthy, then the things, factors, the people around you gets that energy as well, and they benefit also from that. All right. So, given, guys, that we don't have a, okay, for example, guys, this is my mat, right? So I'm going to do a floor exercise, right? Okay, so maybe lying on the floor, guys, and then slowly just building up. Inhale, exhale here. Inhale, exhale here. Now, guys, I want to share ah, this one for it to make sense. Isn't it like we're down on the floor, right? And you are doing this crunch, and you thought nothing is happening, but really it's working on our core, and this core will help us sustain any hard exercise exhibitions. So by sucking in your navel, suck that in, and then inhale, exhale. That is what's happening. Okay, it's um giving strength to this one. All right, so I just want to make let you know because way back 30 years ago, I didn't know that. I was just doing this one like that, just the flair, just to may lang, yung may magawa. You get me, guys? And you should understand because it should make sense, right? You want to be doing things mindfully. We want to understand instead of just doing it for the heck of it, just for the form, and maybe racing a little bit, reaching to the sky for the sky, reaching for your dreams, reaching for your goal. Today, I will try my best to be disciplined. Even so, in my own little way, this is for me, for my children, for my partner. You get me, guys? When you are encountering hard exhibitions or exercise positions or yoga poses, I'm doing this for my loved ones. I'm doing this for health. I'm doing this for my diabetes, for my heart condition, for my lungs. I'm doing this so I can give up whatever vices I have. I'm giving up so I can, you know, head on with life. I'm doing this even so it's challenging, it's hard, for another chance in life. I'm doing this somehow to get serotonin, that hormone that we've been wanting. Sometimes we want to be feel happy, get that energy and pass that on also. It's not just for ourselves, right, guys? So sometimes I do this even so sometimes, guys, I don't feel like exercising or doing yoga, but I just need to be on the mat doing or sharing, I mean exercising and also live streaming also is a decision for me. Because I just, if I feel this, guys, then you also feel it, right? So real talk lang tayo, real life, guys. Nalulungkot din ako na I don't like it, I feel lazy, tinatamad din ako, ayoko din minsan. I'm not in the mood most of the time, or I just, you just make things work, isn't it? Just like we just compromising, kasi if you don't do any sacrifice, then nothing will work out, right? So, so a crunch. So suck in your navel. Inhale, exhale here. Inhale, exhale here. Inhale, exhale here. Slowly. And sometimes, it's good to have a model of whom you like to be with after. So maybe that's your symbol or replica or image of success. Then that's fine. You can have that as your inspiration if you like. That's fine. But sometimes having like an overwhelming goal of like for example, I started from 200 pounds and immediately I wanted to be like Taylor Swift in a week time, then I think that's not realistic, guys, isn't it? That's overwhelming. We're giving more pressure to ourselves if we are doing such like, today I'll be like Sylvester Stallone in in a month time, or that's a lot of work. That can happen, but that's a lot of the timeline should be, in a year could be, or you know I will lose 10 pounds in a week. That is kind of, you have to check with your doctor, that's not healthy, yung mga ganun, guys, no? So alright, so just always so my hands are like that. if you wanting to modify this, then just like that, just pretend. And then one day you will feel, maybe after doing this 10 times, 20 times, 60 times, 100 times, then all the more you can do the full version. Isn't it? It's a practice, it's a discipline, it's a sacrifice. You don't get things easily. That I can attest to, because I'm a very impatient person, guys. Uh, I'm the typical guys when I was younger. When it's tough, that's not for me. So, guys, I'm a runaway. Yes, I'm a runaway. And now, I will not. I cannot anymore, guys. Because real life is occurring. Real life is happening. So if you want a modified of this one, you can do like this, slowly, at your own pace. Just exercise the day away. Just don't care. If you can't do that, then that's fine. Right? Because it is just your day one. It's fine. Day two is fine. Day 100, if that is your definition of this one, then that's be it. That's fine. Don't compare. Don't compare. Right? Because we all have our different spectrums, like travels, journey in life. It's like, so not your typical exercise live stream, but somehow with some nuggets of life about planting habits of getting disciplined. Just planting the seeds of discipline, guys, because this is very important. Eh. So later on, we'll have the podcast of that, guys. Somehow, just decide, just try, just start, just begin. Take that leap again. Give that chance. Give that day another chance. Yourself another chance. And I know some people are motivated in uh, or modified. Sorry. Don't underestimate the modified version or the slow version, because that's where you plant or establish that one. Right? So at first, it's going to be overwhelming. No? You see this one, for example, and it seems very hard. Just, keep doing it. Like, repeat it thrice a week. Then it becomes nothing to you anymore, because you faced the fear of doing the exercise. And had I decided, guys, a few years back, before, when I was 16, guys, I already loved exercising. Like, rain or shine, I'd be on the road running. I'd be doing my brisk walking. Rain or shine yun, guys, ah. And I was not, I did not become a marathoner or something. But I don't know, maybe I was so stingy to join marathons. I really like that, guys, eh. But sometimes you really have to invest also. Isn't it? Like, if that's your dream to join a marathon, be it you're just gonna enjoy the walk with your colleagues joining the marathon with you, or be it you want to really, exert or excel, then be it, guys. Please do it. Don't waste the time to because you have a certain budget. I'm always like that, guys, that I have to fix, I mean, that part of my life. Yes. Worth it investments. You get me, guys? It's fine. So if this is overwhelming, like for me, it's overwhelming. So just do the modified. This is a lift, but it's just modified. But if you do a little bit more, it's a little bit more lifting, and then all the more raising, raising. Inhale, exhale here. Inhale, exhale. Modified, just like when you are just doing it lightly, if you want, or intensified. Do this for energy, positivity, boosted mind. And this is the cooling, cool down, cooling, naging aircon. Alright. So again, guys, that has been somehow. So we do our somehow cool down, if you like them, guys. Alright. So you can always, just start stretching somehow. Sometimes they do like this. Athletes stretch. Wow. Or do like this. Before I was running, guys, in the ablation in the University of the Philippines. There's an oval there. I'm pretty sure some of you knows that. And I see people like real runners like doing this. So I just imitate them. You don't know. And sometimes, isn't it because you're passionate about it, you just want to know, like, what are they doing? What? Like that. Or unless you learn from a studio, right? So, okay, guys. So, continuing on with the podcast. I know this is, guys, I need to, create my, I need to create my studio. For now, ito na muna tayo, guys. Okay. Wala muna tayong mga charot-charot na. Alright, so, guys, I have read, guys, why do we lose discipline? Alright, we want to understand, alright? So we will be guarded. Okay, that is the reason why. That is the reason why I give up easily on something that especially is exercising, guys. I'm focused on that. It's your decision already to bring this to whichever aspect of your life, alright? So I don't want to be talking about other things besides this one because that's not my expertise. All right, so that's not, I mean, I'm not good in it. So right, so this one, guys, losing discipline. Why do we give in? Okay, this has reasons. Okay, number one could be weak willpower. Okay, we just don't have it. Like me, I'm a runaway. I always run away. I don't like it. Well, once I knew it's hard, it's tough, then you won't see me. Okay. That is that was me way back. I mean, I still do it now in little things, but that was me. Two way me when I was So there's no inner drive. We do not stick to the plan. All right? So could be. Okay, maybe have you analyzed also? Have you reflected? Another reason is fear or failure. We are afraid to fail. Of course, it's given, right? That's why maybe I don't want to, jump to another to the other end of that point because I might, I just might can't do it, right? So again, we feel like it's a worry of failing or it's dreadful. It may lead to procrastination. This one leads to procrastination because later maybe I'll face it. Have you thought of that, guys? That maybe, you know, we have been doing this repetitively and that we are already, developing that habit of the later attitude, procrastination attitude, isn't it, guys? No, so not pursuing challenging stuff. That was my Waterloo. That's why I was sharing always, guys. I had so many failures in life, and I I don't pursue at all anything when it's challenging. when it's tough, totally, all right? So it could be, or are you able to reflect, like maybe you are also could be practicing already that being overwhelmed, maybe in a negative manner. um, it could be difficult to stay disciplined because uh, we just get stressed on the idea of what, I will not be eating this much because of this or what. It's already stressful for us, right? So isn't it like not understanding sacrifice, not understanding seeds of hardships, isn't it? Like there's a, in a road it's not always smooth, right? So in life, guys, is it? So it's always there are uh how do you call this, rocky stages, right? So are we on that the same, are we on the same page, guys? Or did you also feel that like maybe it's an environmental, some environmental factors like lack of support, lack of support. I think that's very important, having a strong support system like your loved ones, your friends, in a school setting, like group setting. Do you get that support? And sometimes, guys, and maybe this point lang, guys, because I'm a single parent. Though my parents helped me raise my son, grateful for that. I always say that, guys. Kasi naman baka mamaya sabihin, grateful for that, guys. And somehow, being single, for me now, I'm pretty sure, guys, some of you, that because you're single already, you're on guard already. That if so, I don't have a support system, I'm able to somehow get support from, from within. Kasi otherwise, guys, if we just allow ourselves to just, be, how do you call that, guys? Umaasa tayo. Or you're dependent, we are dependent on the other people. Then sometimes we don't head on. You get me? So maybe, some single people there, you know that, right? So maybe, no? So chaotic living situations, like sometimes, there are factors at home that you are, you know, deprived from, that's stopping you from getting focused, disciplined, mindfully doing some things. That's a given already, right? So I'm in the situation physically, guys. You see my contents, guys, in a cluttered, like, call it a hoarder's house or something, but because of the nature of our work, uh, mom collects things for the things that she builds. And some of them are here in the house, and most of them are here from at the time I was growing up to ano. And it was unmanaged, but anyhow. So this one is, for me, it's a happy chaotic problem. You get me, guys? So just dealing with that out of discipline, out of passion, out of, I want to do this, but these are all will not hinder me from doing stuff. You get me, guys? Yung ganun. Okay, so again, what factors still? Let me just ano this, chaotic. Okay, so negatives, having negative social group. Maybe if we are, maybe if I had been in a situation where there's no support at all, like people you are with are not in the same page as you are, then maybe it's either you influence them or you move on, right? So in getting disciplined, right? I know it's another way to discuss it. It's another way to expound on this one. But yes, isn't it? Like, sometimes we want to be doing this goal, but some of the people we are with are doing some things that are not in line with what we do. You get me? That's hard. It's kind of tough. I would like to read on that because I don't want to talk about it now, but isn't it, guys? All right. So, isn't it? Isn't it? All right. This one. Okay. Uh, how do you call this? Choosing, okay, this one, guys. Internal factors, prioritizing immediate gratification over long-term goals. All right. So, choosing easy things to do than your goal of exercising. Because this is the easier path. I am not gonna exercise. I will just starve myself and just drink some. You can drink your medication or whatever. You can lose weight in whatever or however you want. But if you are in the same page of you believe in exercising as one of the most economical, natural, fundamental way of losing weight, then we can think of a lot of lists of excuses. Choosing this path over exercising could be, isn't it? Some kind of a factor that is hindering us from pushing on with the exercise discipline mindset. All right, so could be, guys. And what else? Chronic stress. Because of stress, of course, we are we we stay aback on getting disciplined because of stress. Just the thought of it, I don't like. Oh my god. In exercising, I can manage, but some parts of life, like, oh my god, totally, I can't sometimes. And because of those I can'ts, then we are already like, everything is already blocked because this one dictates here. And compared to if you guys somehow like this one dictates here, mind over heart, heart over mind, or and it transcends to our body, mind, and soul. Of course, it's all connected, right? So again, stress. So we will find ways not to be stressed so we can get to being disciplined, isn't it? Having depression can also cause us, or ADHD as they might call it, or having depression. I had been in that severe situation that stopped me, but somehow I kept sharing with you guys a while ago, and even so in my past vlogs that I shared that even so I was suffering from depression from the time I was in hiatus, especially like just in the room, guys. I really would have a schedule. I wake up in the morning. People don't know, but they know me. They exercise, but they don't know I wake up in the morning. I do my routine. Even so, I know that I was just going to be after that. I will just be in bed, suffering, fighting it. But I knew that I have to exercise 1 hour a day. I knew that, guys. Even so, you know, because I read about it. We read about our condition, right? So yes. So that made it easier for me when I bounce back because it's already in the system. Right? So if you are in that situation, I feel for you. I know, don't shout out, and thank you so much, guys. And then don't force yourself at your own pace when you are ready. Nobody's forcing you. If it feels like you are still grieving or some kind of uh, tired of life, let it be. Acknowledge that, and just be cozy. Just be cozy. Enjoy that cup of hot chocolate or whatever you're having, or just get to know yourself more, or pray more, like that. I just want to share because it's possible. It's possible to at least do little practices of discipline, subtly, so you know that you're bound to. I want to bounce back. I want to get over this. I'm going to get over this. I'll help myself, like that. No? All right. No? No, Megan. All right. So, guys, kasi naiinis ako, guys, yung rubber band ko, di ko makita. Okay, so, what else? Um, sometimes, guys, this one is for me, guys. Too much activities can lead us to inability to focus on difficult tasks and tolerate boredom. Ayan, guys, sakit ko yan. This one, like overdoing a lot of things, multitasking, paralyzes us, isn't it? Focusing on one discipline that we are wanting to master, right? Practice. So, yun, that's me. I want to that. Like, maybe one at a time. 'Di ba? Sometimes I'm doing literally, guys, I'm doing laundry. I mean, pretty sure women, isn't it, mothers or you're doing laundry, you're cooking, and you're writing something while you're talking on the phone. Mga ganun, guys. 'Di ba sometimes it's 'di ba? All right. So, lack of sleep, guys, and poor health is heading us or leading us, hindering us from having a controlled or somehow a self-control habit. So yes, I was sharing with you guys 8-7 hours of sleep. If we then isn't it if we are not fully rested, we are not fully physically, mentally, emotionally, everything, all aspects, guys, not synchronized at all to do anything properly. Isn't it? It does make sense. It's that is basic, right? So again, guys, those are the reasons why we are not disciplined. All right. And how to practice discipline. This one is just how to practice. This is not to be disciplined, but how to practice. Some factors that we can use to help us get discipline. These are my reads, guys. Ah. Okay. For us to practice discipline, is for us to have a clear purpose of what we like to do in life. I'm not a, how do you call this? I'm not a self-help or motivator, but somehow, if you have a clear goal of today I'm going to lose weight, or today I want to try losing weight, I want to exercise. Today, I want to have a positive energy so I can be positive to the people around me somehow. And how do you get that positivity? By maybe doing some stuff. And one of them is exercising. You get me, guys? So we have those little goals, our purpose, because that is where we come back to when we are tired of doing any discipline or exercise. All right. The next is establish routines. Have a daily routine. As I was sharing a while ago, guys, have a specific time for exercise and study. All right, so there's always there. I know it's monotonous, but it's really like that, eh. Uh, you know, most of the successful icons, I mean, we know, guys, they all have their own disciplines, eh. They all have their ano, eh, this great wonders of great heroes, wonders of the world. May ganun. Basta guys, these successful people, they had their mantras, they had their things to do before they're able to achieve where they are known for. Isn't it? I'm pretty sure they have a routine, a schedule. So we should have that. Or if you're not the type who writes it down, maybe just keep on doing that. Like, I wake up, get ready, have breakfast, exercise, rest, get ready again, go to work, and then rest, have a lunch break, work back to work, and then have rest again, spend time with the family, blah blah blah, go to church, blah blah blah. You have that you have that, you get me, pattern flow. Okay, so um maybe trying to practice prioritizing task. What is most important that needs to get that needs to be done. So prioritizing things. So when we are clear about that, sometimes I have the attitude of unknowingly, guys, I'm doing the not so important stuff than the important stuff, just to say that I'm doing something. You get me? Yung ganun, guys. Meron akong ganun, but I need to fix that. All right? So making a plan, have this one I don't usually have, but I learned that now. Have a backup plan, handle obstacles. So when something happens, we have a plan B, right? Okay. So again, another read, guys, about practicing to be disciplined, minimizing distractions that we discussed a while ago, remove temptations. Okay, if we already know that we are doing such goal, then we have to sacrifice a little. So we know how to say no. We know what is not good for us, for this discipline, for this practicing of habit, and just being able to maybe is it a rejection totally no? Is it a later thing? I'll do that later. This today, right now, I'm doing this. Isn't it yung ganon, guys? So, it's part of it, right? So, minimize distractions. Okay. Changing your pantry. What about what's inside food container? What do you have in your fridge? If you're wanting to lose weight, then maybe it's time to, put more water, put more fruits, put more vegetables compared to as what you put in before. Isn't it? It's a nice, it's minimizing distractions already. You know that this thing will distract your sleeping. You minimize on that already or totally change it, isn't it? Start small, beginning in tiny, teeny weeny, start small, achievable goals to build momentum. Okay? So I think it's very important, guys, that sometimes kasi we don't feel it's like something, it's not something of a big goal because we feel like exercise is very it's just a part of the day lang eh. It's not something, but sometimes guys, if you come to think of it, exercising or any kind of discipline maybe is this is one of the pillars for us to be able to have a good foundation of the day somehow, guys. So if sometimes we feel like discipline in exercising is just a small goal, it is just part of it. It's not most of it, but it's a pillar. It's one of those. It's one of the like the established. It is one of those. How do you call that, guys? Hindi ko masabi. Basta yung ganun, yung one of the beams of the whole structure, guys. You get me? Yung parang 'di ba? If how else do you want to spend the day without actually moving physically, right? So I think, guys, for me lang, I am pretty sure it's very basic, no? Okay. What else? And maybe you can exercise. If it's not your priority in the morning, then evening, others do it, especially. All right, guys. That's my niece. Okay, so guys, next on, moving on is build new habits, new positive habits. Consistency is key to make it second nature. So yes, isn't it like typically, guys, cooking or sometimes if it's not second nature for you, doing laundry or charging your phone is second nature because it's automatic already, right? So again, making it this one like yoga for me, doing it every day was hard. It was hard. It took me 3 years, guys, to be like in my most already of practicing it. But making it, 5 times a week, 6 times a week, it was all the more harder. And when I started from 10 o'clock, it became 2, 4 a.m. That was a lot of practice before I'm able to establish that. Before I'm able to be on the mat on time. All right. So again, it's always the little things, guys. Repeating it all the time is will give us a lot of chance to practice the habit of. Even so, I felt so dizzy. I still woke up 4 a.m. Even so, I felt a lot of a spasm. I still woke up 4 a.m. Even so, I didn't like to. I wasn't in the mood. I still woke up 4 a.m. Even so, I didn't feel well. I still You get me, guys? That is the consistency, I think. For me, for guys, exercising, guys, discipline for you to, so, be it, if it's boring already, getting your workout clothes ready at night, the night before, setting your alarm, it's monotonous, but it is already, you are deciding, you are establishing that habit of preparing all the time. It's synchronized with the idea of, because of this, I'll be able to exercise the next day. Because of this, I'll be able to exercise tonight. You get me? Because I'm putting my exercise stuff in my, office bag or my tote bag. Tonight, I'll be able to exercise after work. You get me, guys? That habit, always, it's a habit. Everything. From the moment you get up in the morning, you go to your car, you eat breakfast, these are all patterns, habits, flows. Part of the flows, no? All right, next is focusing on the fundamentals, the basic healthy lifestyle. It's basic, right? It's basic, guys. The foundation of discipline. So we prioritize sleep, good nutrition. I was a while ago sharing with you guys. It's a marriage of body, mind, and soul. We eat well, we sleep well, we exercise. We're able to work better, we have a better life somehow, guys. You get me? So it's as simple as that. It's basic. right? We need not need hear any more mantras about blah blah blah, but it's basic. All right, so just that, guys. If we just follow that, then we're getting on to a discipline somehow, discipline in exercising. All right, so track progress. Maybe monitoring to stay accountable and motivated, and have maybe having someone for accountability, like checking on you, if you like you have your friends, or you have a record. Maybe today I did this week I did this for 7 days, I was good at it. Today, I mean this week, I missed 1 day. So by tracking your progress, that you are if you are there's growth, and sometimes you can be staying in some kind of patterns, just on that plateau, but you are doing something. You are already doing it every day. But compared to doing something and then you skip, then the pattern would always be there are intervals that it's not consistent. Then these are resting, these are passive sometimes, or maybe this you're busy doing this. If that works for you, then that is a good pattern for you. But sometimes you are also vacant here, and you feel like you can do something while you're vacant on some days, then isn't it, guys? So it's really up to you. So tracking progress, or you have a partner to progress to track you, like, oh, you're not doing this, or maybe you missed this one. Why not? Maybe let's make a way. Let's do this so you will not miss out a workout, or like that. Your running mate, or kind of whatever you do, isn't it? All right. So again, rewarding ourselves to reinforce at least, little gifts to ourselves, that you've done a good work, maybe a pat on the shoulder, or some kind of, go out, or some kind of dine out, or buy this stuff because you did a great job in exercising or staying disciplined, or in the weekend we'll have a getaway, or kind of go out somewhere with the family, like that. Okay, rewarding yourself cuts the monotony of, being so into the discipline, momentum sometimes, isn't it? All right, so yes, those are the things. Yes, anak, wait lang. Okay, sorry guys, that's my niece, because she was doing some crafts, so I needed to, guys, the scissors. All right. So again, so guys, that has been somehow the how to practice discipline. Somehow storytelling, my reads. I want to always share that with you guys. And just a few affirmations before we end this podcast. Affirmations to give us inspiration, to help us to develop self-discipline somehow, if you like lang. Maybe you can listen to this one. So whatever didn't get done yesterday, or needs to get done today, can wait for now. All right? I am committed to tending to my needs mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. It's okay for me to take the time that is necessary to work on me. I will move through this day with the spirit of gratitude. I am thankful for another opportunity to be my best self, because guys, I'm able to use this also for me to start my day. So I'd rather share it while I'm reading. Ganun. All right. So I will move through this day with the spirit of gratitude. I am thankful for another opportunity to be my best self. I am self-aware and in tune with my strengths and weaknesses. Today I will be intentional about establishing boundaries and limiting distractions so that I can achieve today's goals. I am in control of how I use my time. Today will break bad habits. I have the willpower to commit to matching my behavior with my desires for the life I want to build. I do what I say I am going to do when I say I'm going to do it. I accomplish my tasks and always follow through. I always give my best at whatever I do. I operate in a spirit of excellence. I am well organized in every area of my life. I have the willpower to work through and around my challenge the day might bring. I can count on myself to do what I need to do and hit my targets. I will trust in the Lord to strengthen me in any area that I will fall short. I am committed to the purpose God is calling me to do, to fulfilling the destiny He has for me. I have the discipline to go to Him first in prayer so that I am aligning my goals with His promises for my life. All right, so those are some affirmations on self-discipline. So it is a lot of sacrifice. It is a lot of sacrifice. But this is also exciting. So if you are wanting to start on, guys, I encourage you. All right, so take that list of somehow have the first five things that you want to be disciplined on. Write it down, and maybe keep on practicing that repetitively for 21 days. I believe in that, guys. I've read from so many John Maxwell, repeating something 21 times, changes from a habit to a lifestyle. So, just being patient, all right? So there will be some rocky stages on the journey, but it is possible. All right. So thank you guys again. See you again once again on my next live stream. Meanwhile, keep healthy, guys. Just try, just start, just begin something worthwhile. Take care. Bye. Bye, guys.